From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go, set, black, 95.
Let's go, D, tighten up. Let's go, D, tighten up.
Shift. Striker, 3-3.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
I'm coming. 44, Mike, 44.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Check 37.
Shovel, 38.
44 is Mike. Check. Hey, watch the slant.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Ready, 10 black.
Mike, 49's a Mike. All day. Mike's 49. Let's go, baby. Return over. Let's get that ball.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Open man is Anderson. There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Robbie Anderson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Kill.
Middle. Check 52.
Shift.
On play action, Allen finding Knox there, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Let's go,
An
boys,
excellent
bring it
way
up.
to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Check.
To the air, Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Who that? Who that? What?
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And they're on the tackle, Shaq Lawson. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
It's going to be a long day. Alert! It's going to be a long day. Watch twist.
Now a handoff to the right. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Get nowhere.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Alert!
Check. 4 down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Check 13.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
White.
49.
On second down, Tua.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Flush to his right. And his pass incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Throwing again. Allen. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards, now it's third and 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough third and 5.
You gonna see me in your night,
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to have a Bills first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Here we go. Here we go.
Allen off the play fake.
I'm gonna run you over.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. From the gun, it's Allen. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
Hey, that's what I'm talking
Up
about,
to make the
baby.
play defensively, Tre'Davious White.
High five. Let's go.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. 49's the mic. Watch 49. Get in the weight room.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Mike, 49. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. It'll be a pickup of only a yard. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs.
Ready up. 49. Mike's 49. Here we go. 49's the mic. Watch 49.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide to Anderson. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Watch the safety creep. Hey, Blue.
They'll try to run with Breida. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Matt Breida, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll be out right at the 35. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Check, 48's the mic.
Yo.
Half. Hey, alert 48. Look, I got you. 48.
Play action. Now it's Allen.
I got you, boy.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Tighten up. Pick the edge. Come. Ship.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get 3 up to midfield. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run, because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
48's Mike. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Slam. Check.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside kick. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Go.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Round 80. Sub. Y'all not ready.
Fournette, a first down carry. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
SOS. Switch. Check 43.
Staying open.
Now Leonard Fournette. The Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And his guys now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
Big stop, let's go.
36.
Check, crunch.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tap.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off right around the 43. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area.
And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's
Now
creeping.
left side on the swing pass. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to get the first first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Allen's going to keep it on the option. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Nice, sweetheart.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. This will be caught at about the 5. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Mike. Right there in the middle. 55. Half.
Mike, 55.
And here's Allen. From the gun, he'll throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there, because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 38. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 5. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Mike 55! Yeah. You don't want none.
Now they try the right side here. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark.
I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Returning it is Moore. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they can get back in it in a hurry.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Ready. 10 black. Mike, 49. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe.
Now Tua. Got a man, and he hits it in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Tua now on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ed Oliver in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. To his throw, going to find his running back, Breida. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Sponge. No. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Mike, 44. Here it comes. 44's the Mike. 44's Mike. Check.
Looking to pass. Tua. That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And he'll go down at the 28.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Okay, break. 44's the Mike. 44's the Mike. Get that quarterback.
Tua gonna throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things differently than he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
48th Mike.
From the gun, Allen.
Check curls, check curls, check curls.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
Cut. Alert. Check 3. Ringo. Back. Check 99.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
Mike 48. Coming for you.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
.319. 48th Mike. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Alert. He's checking. Check nickel.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Watch the shit.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 37. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Check. The mic. Check. 48's the mic. Alert. Yo, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
The option is Allen. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where I came from.
Hey, we gonna mic the 48. On 52. Let's go. Mike.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career.
Man,
half 85. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Come on, boy. You better be regular. 25.
To throw again. Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Check. The mic. Check. 48's the mic.
Middle.
Now Allen again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Down 80.
48. They can't hang with us.
Sub.
48.
Allen to throw once more. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
48. The mic. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Under 10.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
That's my boy.
A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bills will extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Keep playing hard.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping it to himself and saying, okay, it's something to build on, and a positive comes out of a bad game because those are going to happen from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready to go in the future. But that run right there, that's what they were looking for.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Got it?
Here's the mic. Mike's fofo.
Low Riker. 3.
Can't believe they even let you play.
Kill.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Double dog. That's the way.
Here's Gaskin. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. Check.
This is Breida. The 20. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 8. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Here we go. 33. Yellow.
The mic. What we got? What we got? What we got? Mike's 40.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa, rolling to his right. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was real.
And that'll make this a 19-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now Allen operating from the gun. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Here we go.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So Allen's going to look to throw, escaping the pressure right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Allen now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Throwing again. Allen.
Check.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
48.
From the gun, it's Allen. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bills, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for Miami, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.